everybody, Katie here on the Howard Homestead, and it's time to plant our potatoes. Now the last video we did, we showed you how to properly cut them and prepare them for planting, and that was about 5 days ago, so now we're ready to plant. But first, let's take a look at what they look like now. So I said it's been about 5 days. You can tell that they have healed and calloused over the area that we've cut them. And that's exactly what we're looking for, because a freshly cut potato put in the ground would be way more susceptible to diseases and pests. So now these are healed and calloused and ready to plant. Now you might have also noticed that the eyes are way more prominent, which is exciting because that means we're gonna have healthy, strong plants. Now here at the Howard Homestead, all hands are on deck. We plant one big garden that feeds 4 families, and we all come together to take care of it. It's been a really wet late winter and early spring here in Missouri, but my husband Andrew was able to till the garden so we could get our first few things in the ground, and potatoes especially like loose soil. Now last year we planted our potatoes on the other end of the garden, and this year we're going to plant on the opposite end. Every year we like to rotate our garden to just kind of keep diseases at bay and also to keep from depleting the soil of its nutrients. If you plan to amend your soil with compost or manure, now is the perfect time to do that. We actually added fertilizer to our garden last fall, so we're not going to do that today. Planting seed potatoes is really simple. You're going to start by digging a trench about 6 to 8 inches deep. You're going to place the potato cut side down, eyes up, about 12 to 15 inches apart. Now you can grow them closer together if you're working with a smaller space or if you want smaller potatoes. Next, you'll want to cover the seed potato with about 4 inches of the soil that you removed from the trench. Don't cover it up with the 6 to 8 inches at this time. We'll use that remaining soil as we mound or create hills around the potatoes. The deeper the seed potato is planted, the more room there is for tubers to grow. But if you plant it too deeply from the beginning, you might actually cause your potato to rot. The simple solution is to create a hill or a mound around your potato plant 2 to 3 times per growing season. That means you'll watch for the green growth to come up out of the ground. You'll bring your remaining soil up around that growth, leaving just a little bit at the top. So the more plant that you have in the ground, the more chances of tuber production and a higher yield of potatoes. All right, our seed potatoes are in the ground, and we should see some growth in just a few weeks. As always, for more detailed growing information, you can go to starkbros.com at the Growing Guide section.